cutting off. Kim Chi can't get back in. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. I know you didn't catch it on camera, but Kim Chi's head just bounced off the concrete.
I cannot guarantee anything moving forward other than I am a product of my surroundings. And if I get pushed to that brink, the Hamburglar might have to feel it one more time.
I'm distracted. All the ladies, they're after me. I can't get my head around the rock and roll that I need. Kato, I'll be taking some time off. I'll be honest with you, I'll take some time off.
So look at us now. We are your Imagine Wrestling Heavyweight Tag Team Champion, and this is just the beginning.
I think he might be setting him up for this murder ride, though. If Daniel Exotic is a victim of this murder ride, that is going to be the end of this match. Oh, he flipped through it, landed on his feet. Uh-oh, here we go. There it is.
There it is, Kato.
Don't worry about that stupid turnbuckle, count it. What are you... Oh, my God. Are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me? Wait, turn around and do your job, you moron.
I don't even know what to say right now, Kato. We're going to have to send this tape to the Athletic Commission. They got to do something about this.
I realized the turnbuckle was ripped. You can see that.
Completely incompetent.
Oh, my God. Give me a break. Hey, what are you doing? Lenny, get back here. Get back here, Lenny. Come on.
Hastings, round 1, King of the Mountain Tag Team Tournament. You two boys are going to meet me and Daniel Exotic. Round 1. I'll see you there.
That's exactly why we can't have live chickens on the show anymore. Hey, oh, it's time. Hey, it's Wednesday. You know what that means. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. I'm loving life. I hope you can say the same. I know I can. Tonight we got a lot going on. We have so much to get to. But before we do that, we have a few things we need to ask of you. We need you just to take a second right now. Give the video a share. That helps us exponentially. You guys have been doing so awesome at giving thumbs up. It really helps push us up in the algorithm every time, every week now. Folks are getting out there, giving us a thumbs up, liking the show. That helps us so much. So tonight, I just want to go over everything that we got going on here. Tonight, we're going to hear from Spencer Slade, Alexander Apollo, and David Lawless. They're all going to talk about the King of the Mountain tournament coming up on Saturday. Live in studio, we have so many guests, maybe the most guests ever.
I believe it is. Yeah, we are loaded tonight.
These following gentlemen are all going to tell us what they're thankful for tonight, including Thomas Mathis, Lucio DeVere, Jimmy the Hippie, the Rad Boys, Coach Lance Payne, Daniel Exotic, and the world beater Chris Coleman. They're all in studio tonight. It could be a very wild night before this is said and done. Tonight in the main event, though, we have great action for the first time ever anywhere. It will be the Imagine Live champion Malachi Gage going 1-on-1 with the returning Thomas Mathis. It's been a long time since we've seen Thomas Mathis. I got a little bit of a chance to talk to Thomas Mathis earlier. A little bit of a change, a little more humble of a guy than what we seen.
Yeah, he definitely
left out in the world there.
He seems like he turned a new leaf while he was away.
A little bit of a different guy. So let's see what happens. So this Saturday night, I'll tell you what, we're going back to Hastings. We had a great time when we were there last time. A great crowd, and I'll tell you what, man. It looks like it's going to be an even better show this time. We got the two tournaments coming up. We're going to talk a little bit about those later on. I do want to say pre-sale's been great for the show. Definitely better than the last time we were in Hastings. And you saw how big that crowd was last time we were in Hastings. I think it's going to be a great night. A lot of people are going to come out, have a good time. I know I'm looking forward to it like you cannot believe. I love that town. I love that building. I love that venue. It's just it's a fun place, man. It's a fun, you had a lot of great memories in Hastings.
Yeah, and we're building more. We're building more now, and it's with Imagine Wrestling, and I couldn't be happier about that.
So, and of course, Volume 22 is just around the corner, December 11th, which will be our final show for the year. December 11th is our only December show. So if you want to see Imagine Wrestling in December, that's the only time you're going to be able to see it. You're right over here at the Juniata Civics Association building in Altoona. We're going to slow down a little bit for the winter months. We got one show in December, one show in January, one show in February, and then in March we're hitting the ground running again. But we're going to have 3 times December, January, and February. That's all you're going to be able to see Imagine in a building. Of course, we're going to be here every Wednesday night.
Every Wednesday.
But we will, if you want to see wrestling live in person, it's going to be 1 time a month for the next 3 months after this show. So it is time, though. We have tickets are available online right now for both those shows. ImagineWrestling.com. Don't miss your opportunity to get. The earlier you buy your VIP tickets, the closer you get to sit to the ring.
And 7 p.m. bell time, and we are punctual about our 7 p.m. bell time.
Yeah, there's no screwing around, that's for sure. So, hey, we got a lot to get to. I don't want to linger too much, but I do want to get to the show right now. We have an interview right now with Spencer Slade. Let's go ahead, Gelman. Let's play that video right now.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Imagine Nation, I am DC Bentley. I'm here with Fear the Gear, Spencer Slade. Spencer, we just found out that you are going to be entered into the King of the Mountain tournament on the 27th of November in Hastings at Mountain Mayhem 2. What are your thoughts on this tournament?
I'm coming to Hastings for one reason and one reason only, and that's to win the King of the Mountain tournament, because I've got a chip on my shoulder. I just went out there and lost the biggest match of my career. So I'm coming to Hastings for a reason. And at the end of the night, I will be the King of the Mountain. Fear the Gear.
Here he is back again. Thomas Mathis, how have you been? There's a lot to be thankful right before Thanksgiving. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. What do you specifically have to be thankful for?
Wow, Cato, I'm glad you asked. Even though you people chant flabby and pizza, I have to admit that I missed you all, and I'm thankful to rejoin the stiff competition at Imagine Wrestling. It really is the greatest that independent wrestling has to offer. But, I mean, that's not all I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for the beautiful element of gold, because, well, without it, we wouldn't have any professional wrestling championship belts. And I love the look of championship gold around my waist. So listen up, can opener teeth. I understand that you're totally unpredictable in that ring. You're like some kind of orangutan with ADD. But you're not the only one who's completely and utterly out of their mind. Absolutely. Lucio DeVere, I don't know what kind of delusional win-loss record you have, but there's one thing you do have, and that's a whole lot of experience. But in Hastings on the 27th, you're up against a cornered animal. You see, I'm angry. And when animals are cornered, they attack, they kill. And you see, I'm coming for your spot. Your time is over.
There you have a very fired up Thomas Mathis, man. He's ready to go. He will be in that tournament. We're going to talk a little bit about that later on. Next up, we have another man who is teaming with the good neighbor John Ross, and you are part of the tag team tournament this Saturday. Certainly, you have a lot to be thankful for, I would assume. What are some of the things that Chris Coleman is thankful for?
I'm thankful for open weight MMA fights, West Side Barbell, and the opportunity to beat up a couple energy drink chugging cartoon characters this Saturday night.
Wow, short, sweet, and to the point. Chris Coleman doesn't mix words here tonight. Next in line, we have a lot of folks coming. Oh, no. Coach, I'm almost afraid to ask, what exactly do you have to be thankful for today?
Oh, man, you don't need to be afraid to ask. The coach is thankful for a lot of things. I'm mostly thankful for everyone that voted for me to become the PWI Wrestling Manager of the Year for 2021. I thank everyone that voted for me. I'm also thankful for all my neighbors in the neighborhood, because everybody knows if it wasn't for the neighborhood, Imagine Wrestling wouldn't be here right now. I'm also thankful for the 3Ds, because without the 3Ds, I wouldn't have been remembered everywhere I've gone, and I wouldn't have been the best at everything I have done. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Okay, well, I'm glad you answered the question that I asked. We got one more interview here. Lots of energy here. Daniel Exotic, how you feeling, man? You're part of this big tournament this Saturday. You and Big Lenny in action against the Watch. But I know there's a lot on your mind right now. It's Thanksgiving. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. What do you have to be thankful for?
You know, I'm really thankful since it is around the holidays. I'm always a cheerful person around the holidays. That's how I've always been, though. But you know what I'm really thankful for? Other than this Saturday, whenever me and Big Lenny go against the Watch, I'm thankful for all my tigers. I had so many tigers, though, I had to write them all down on my wrist. You know, I had so many. I got Roy, I got Angel, I got Jim, I got Franklin, I got Joe. Those are all my Bengal tigers, though. You know, I got Eugene, I got Mark, I got Pedro, I got Tom, Scott, Allie, Jack, Beth, Frank.
And that'll be Daniel Exotic's time. Thank you very much. I appreciate you coming out tonight. That's all right. That's all right. Hey, that's good, man. That's good. I'll tell you what. We got an interview in the can right now. We want to hear from Alexander Apollo about the big tournament this weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Imagination, I am DC Bentley here with the Greek god Alexander Apollo. Alexander, November 27th, Imagine Wrestling returns to Hastings, Pennsylvania for Mountain Mayhem 2, and you will be entered in to the King of the Mountain tournament. What are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are pretty simple. Not only am I entered into the tournament, I'm going to win the tournament. Since I debuted in Imagine Wrestling, I have been on an absolute tear. I've put the entire locker room on notice and let them know that I am the man in this company. And November 27th in Hastings, I'm going to prove what I already know, because the Greek god is going to be king of the mountain.
There you are, Alexander Apollo. Really fired up about this Saturday, his first round opponent. We heard from earlier, Spencer Slade. At this time, we have a tag team coming in here. Oh, here we are. All right. Clearly already all buzzed up. You guys have a big first round opponent coming up. You guys will be taking on Chris Coleman, the world beater, and his partner, the good neighbor John Ross. We haven't seen the good neighbor in a while. You have a lot of history with the good neighbor. You also have a lot. What exactly do you guys think? More importantly, what are you guys thankful about this holiday season? Okay.
We're thankful. Well, I'm thankful for him.
Okay.
I'm thankful for the Rad Boys. I'm thankful for you.
Okay, thank you. I'll take a hug.
I'm thankful for Bang, Pizza, Rex. Speaking of which, where is Rex?
Well, he's based in Turkey, but I'm thankful for Jake. I'm thankful for you two.
All right, thank you. It's a weird outfit. Okay.
Yeah. Bang, pizza. But most importantly, we're thankful for the tag team division that we built the house of. Because TME, Homegrown Heroes, people like that, they built the foundation, and we just brought the house up. And this Saturday, we show why we did that. When we stay at the top of the mountain, because we've already climbed it, and we're standing there waiting for everyone to come up so we can just kick them off. This Saturday, Rad Boys in the house!
All right. Maybe a few less Bang energies. I'll tell you what, the Rad Boys fired up. How can you not be fired up, man? I love tournaments, and we have a big tournament this weekend. If you haven't got your tickets, go ahead and get them now. Our next guest, he is another member in this tournament. Big opportunity up in Hastings. Jimmy, the high-flying hippie. We had a conversation about pile drivers, attacking the refs. Hopefully we've sorted all that out going forward. No more pile drivers, no more attacking the ref. Big opportunity for you this weekend in the tournament. But more importantly, what are you thankful for in this special holiday season?
Well, Ken, it was the great Zen master Zai Fang that said expect nothing and appreciate everything. So why today can't we all just be grateful for everything? So that's what I'm thankful for. Now it's time to do some giving. I have a Steelers tie-dye for my trainer, my mentor, and my own personal Zen master.
Thank you.
Ken Downs.
I appreciate that.
Peace.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. Jimmy, I'm looking forward to his match, of course, with David Lawless this weekend. I think that has potential to steal the show this Saturday. And if you haven't got your ticket, don't waste any more time. We have one more interview before the night's over here, a live interview here. A guy who's always a little bit angry. This, of course, is going to be, what are you angry about tonight? I guess The correct question is, what are you thankful for tonight, Lucio DeVere?
What am I thankful for? I'm thankful that I'm not like all the other sheep, trying to be like everyone else, trying to fit in. I'm thankful that I'm different. I'm thankful that I'm unique. And better yet, I'm thankful that unlike all those losers, I'm successful. I'm great at everything I do. That's why I continue to remain unbeaten and undefeated. What are you shaking your head about? I have never lost. Every single time I step in the ring, I prove why the Enigma is the best, why I'm the undefeated legend that I am. But there's something I'm not thankful about. Thomas Mathis, you want to magically appear after being gone for almost a year? I thought I scared you away. I thought I made you leave this business. Because last time we were in the ring, if I recall, I left you laying in the center of the ring, and no one's heard or seen from you since. And now you want to come back and talk trash on me? You want to take me on this Saturday in Hastings? I'm going to finish what should have been ended a long time ago, and I'm going to take you out permanently. Thomas Mathis, welcome to my nightmare.
Of course, it's always a nightmare being that close to Lucio DeVere. You don't know if he's gonna thumb you in the eye or bite your face. You got to be wary of a guy like Lucio DeVere. So, of course, he's part of the big tournament this weekend. We have one more interview canned that we want to get to, and then we're going to talk a little bit about Hastings and that tournament. Right now, let's go ahead and hear from the Gavel, David Lawless.
Wrestling fans, my name is Abraham Klein. My guest at this time is the Gavel, David Lawless. Thank you. And he's going to be participating in the King of the Mountain tournament in Hastings, Pennsylvania, taking place November 27th. Sir, what are your thoughts about this tournament?
You know, we just got done celebrating Imagine Volume 21, and I'd be remiss if I didn't remind people that at Volume 1, the Gavel, David Lawless beat Big Lenny. At Volume 21, the Gavel, David Lawless beat Commissioner Big Lenny. And since Imagine refuses to recognize the Gavel, David Lawless as the rightful champion, because they refuse to acknowledge the Gavel, David Lawless as the #1 contender, and because they want to keep me out of the main event because they're scared, I'd like to give a big let's go Imagine to everyone watching and let them know that I will be the King of the Mountain in Hastings, because I will be coronated as the king here at the Juniata Civic Center for Imagine Wrestling. I will be the champion of Imagine Wrestling. But I guess for right now, I'm just going to have to settle for being the King of the Mountain.
Okay. Thank you, sir. This is Abraham Klein for Imagine Wrestling saying thanks for watching.
Let's go Imagine.
Yes.
That was fun and different, man. We got we heard from a lot of folks. It was quick. It was boom, 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 boom. I'm curious what the imagination thought of all those interviews. That's something different for us. We sort of rapidly ran through
I know
them.
I enjoyed them, but, you know, what do I count for?
Right. I guess, I guess I'd be curious what the imagination is thankful for. Our big family out there. In a few minutes here, we're just going to take a few minutes and read through all these comments here, but I just want to talk briefly about this Saturday. We have a lot of matches. We have 2 big tournaments. You know what? Rather than us talk about it, why don't we just show them a quick video that sort of details all the matches that are coming up this Saturday night. I have a feeling, I'm going to talk about the matches and which matches I'm most looking forward to. I kind of have a feeling I know which match you are most looking forward to. I would imagine.
I bet you don't.
Really? You're not looking forward to you and Daniel Exotic?
Okay, yeah, I lied. I'm a liar.
All right. I assumed that was the match you were most looking forward to.
There's other matches that I am just as excited for, though.
Oh, I mean, this, dude, since I've been a kid, I've loved tournaments. I've loved tournaments in wrestling. WrestleMania 4, I think it was. Yes, it was WrestleMania 4. They had the big tournament, and that's what for the WWF title. Like, I was enamored with that. There's been so many great tournaments. The King of the Ring tournaments. Like, I've been enamored with tournaments in wrestling for so many years, and this is a great opportunity for a lot of guys to crown themselves either the King of the Mountain or the Tag Team of the Mountain, and this is a big one to look forward to.
And honestly, I mean, it's got to look at, we as a company have to look at these guys who are the winners of these tournaments and think about maybe these guys should be getting title shots, and maybe these guys should get a second look at maybe stepping into the ability to main event.
Absolutely, I think that first guy who comes to mind when you say that is David Lawless has been saying he's been the uncrowned champion for a long time. But I'll tell you what, you want to talk about a guy who has a tough road to get there. First round, drawing Jimmy the Hippie, who is one of the absolute best in all of the Northeast as far as wrestling. There are a few guys who wrestle the way Jimmy does. We've talked about it here on the show. He has that very wait and see and find a defensive way to counter your attacks in a way that nobody else does. It's really a unique style, and styles make matches. We've talked about that time and time again. We're going to talk about it later on here too in the match that we have for tonight. Styles make matches, and that's a match I'm really looking forward to because it's a very stark style contrast.
And honestly, no matter who wins that match, they are still looking at steep competition in the next round with Spencer Slade and it's slipping my mind.
We have so many matches to talk about. We got Spencer Slade. Now, the brackets haven't been announced yet, so we have 8 matches.
Okay, so
or 4 matches, 8 guys in that tournament. So.
Okay. I'm way lost. For some reason, I was thinking it was a small tournament.
Well, the championship committee got together over the weekend and added 2 more matches. So
okay.
we have 8 men in the tournament, and then on top of that, of course, we have Thomas Mathis taking on Lucio DeVere. That's another part of this bracket. And I'll tell you what, there's 2 guys that, if you haven't been around Imagine for very long, these are 2 guys who fought each other tooth and nail last year, hate each other. I mean, this is genuine dislike, genuine disdain. This isn't that, quote unquote wrestling talk like, these guys, you want to talk about 2 guys who can't share a locker room. That is Thomas Mathis and Lucio DeVere. They hate each other, and I'm glad to have Thomas Mathis back because I like to see guys just punch each other in the mouth.
And honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing more of Mathis now that he's taken this new turn in his life, and he just seems like he has a much more positive outlook towards the people around him.
Could leave as the Imagine Live champion before this night is over, too. Another part of this match, former champion Spencer Slade, he's going one-on-one with one of the hottest up-and-coming stars out of the Pittsburgh region, Alexander Apollo. And, these 2 guys, they had a heck of a fight down in Johnstown just last month, and this is the rematch. If you saw that match, you know that they are 2 guys.
They tore the roof off that.
Complement each other very well, I think they're both sort of from that same age bracket, that same style, and I think that both of these guys want to prove that they are, Spencer's here, and I think Alexander is here right now, and I think he wants to get to that next level. A great stepping stone, win this tournament, beat Spencer Slade.
Oh, yeah. Anybody that if they have the ability to pick up a win over Spencer Slade, that is a huge feather in their cap. Spencer Slade is very much, one of the best in the Northeast right now, and this is a great chance for Alexander Apollo.
Our final match in that first round is, of course, going to be the heir apparent.
Chris LaRusso?
Chris LaRusso. There you go, the heir apparent. It seems like a good fit, King of the Mountain. He's going to be going one-on-one with recent ICWA graduate Mike Bonner. Highly recommended from Pittsburgh.
And honestly, I am really looking forward to seeing him work in an Imagine show.
I am too. I'm curious to see what he brings to the table. He's clearly in good shape. He comes from maybe the second best training school in all of Pennsylvania. This guy has a ton of potential. Looks in phenomenal shape. The tapes that I've seen, this guy looks the part, looks ready to go. So I'm curious to see what kind of fight he has in him.
Yeah.
I mean, LaRusso has a ton of experience, and I'd be curious to see how the 2 of them,
And this is an opportunity, I think, for our Imagine family. Whenever we bring in a new talent like this, let us know what you think of them.
Absolutely, that's what we want to hear from.
You guys tell us what you think of them, and we know whether or not we want to bring them back. At the end of the day, that's who we're about, is making our family happy.
We have a tag team tournament as well. Of course, yourself and Daniel Exotic. An interesting pairing. Two outdoor sort of enthusiasts like the two of you will be going one-on-one with one of the best tag teams around. I'm curious to see how this thing plays out. The Watch, they were dominant in 2021. I mean, dominant. They took it to the main event time and time again. They are as good as any team around. So it's an interesting dynamic. I know historically, you have the smaller, speedy guy against the experienced sort of big brawler like you. There've been some great tag teams come out of that scenario. I'm curious to see how this thing plays out and how the training's been going with you and Daniel Exotic.
And let's not forget, Kato, I mean, myself, and Daniel, we've never exactly tag teamed together, and Daniel's not really known as a tag team guy, but I have a lot of history as a tag team wrestler. You and I tag teamed extensively up and down the East Coast.
Won many titles.
Yes, and along with other guys along the years, I've tag team wrestled a lot. So I do have a lot of tag team experience, and I'm trying to instill as much of that into Daniel Exotic in a short amount of time as I possibly can. And I think he's picking it up really quickly.
The other match, I think, the one that everybody's going to be sort of looking forward to, the wildly crazily popular Rad Boys are going to be going in tag team action in the first round against the world beater Chris Coleman, who's had a very sort of loose connection to the neighborhood the last few months, and the leader of the neighborhood.
I don't know so much if it's a loose connection or a business arrangement. We all know that Chris Coleman is traditionally a gun for hire.
Yes, he is. And I'll tell you what, honest to God, I mean, the Rad Boys are so energetic and so fun and are really good in the ring. You tell me that it's 2-on-1, the Rad Boys against just Chris Coleman. I think it's a 50-50 fight. Mm-hmm. So Chris Coleman's a monster. I mean, that dude is strong as an ox and has a mountain of experience, man. That guy's been around for a minute. He knows his way around the ring. He's got heavy, heavy hands, as you and I both know. Mm-hmm. I think it's an interesting matchup. I think it's a really interesting matchup and an interesting story to tell. So those are our matches. We're going to see that sort of breakout in the tournament. I just want to read through some of these comments real quick. Of course, Heather Alley, man, her and her whole family are huge supporters of Imagine Wrestling. We're always glad to see them. Joe Herbuola's out there. Jack's Wild Reptiles. Brett Query's out there. Angel Decker is a name. If you've commented before, I don't remember, but I'm so happy that you commented tonight. Linda Knoll, great fan, always comments on our stuff. Kevin's out there again. Let's go. Pat and Frodo, man, he's here every week, and we appreciate you tuning in. Brandy's out there telling everybody happy Thanksgiving. Sam says this is his favorite day of the week.
Ours too.
It is. I mean, Wednesday night, man. Tell you, typically this is my favorite day of the week. But, if I'm being honest, Tammy's been working me like a dog. We have a big family gathering, as you well know. You'll be there tomorrow for Thanksgiving. And I'm just glad to sit down for a couple hours and not work and eat pumpkin pie, man. I'm excited about that. So I'm excited about pumpkin pie, man. Tammy makes the best pumpkin pie, makes the best everything. She's a good cook. That's why if you knew me when I was 21, I'm like, you're just going to let me sit here with my
I was going to call you out on it, but it's a video. I was going to wait until we went somewhere else. I could be like,
grief.
Hey,
Well,
fix yourself.
You know who would be yelling at me is Tammy when I get home.
Your shirt was unbuttoned. Everybody could see your chest.
Yeah. Congratulations on the negative. Mom is positive and in the hospital. So hopefully, Sabrina, I hope your mom is taken care of. Eric Ross is out there watching. Michael Kerr, that's a name I haven't seen or remembered, but they're wishing you a happy belated birthday. What's your birthday this week? Happy birthday.
Yes, it was.
Brett Alley's saying that Ken is a handsome man. I think he's been reading Brock Singleton's post.
Brett Alley also says I should bring out the old Big Lenny of the KCW days, the monster. I don't know.
Frankie's out there watching. Ban the Whistle. We cannot agree more. That's something to talk about. Ban the Whistle. Aaron's out there. Aaron Fink is watching tonight. Todd's out there watching. Z-Meister Z. I just met Z-Meister Z for the first time at the last show. It was nice to meet her. Let's see. Rad Boys are getting some love out there tonight. It's almost time for a match here. Ace of Knaves, man. Great fan. Yeah, man. He had 5 people with him at the last show, so we're glad to or 4 people including and 5th was him. So
I see Jimmy the Hippie's bringing brownies to our party tomorrow. I'm never eating his brownies.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. So a lot of people are thankful for the Imagine family. I'm seeing a lot of that. Thankful for great professional wrestling and being trained in my own hometown of Altoona, PA. Thankful for friends and Imagine Wrestling. Actually have my wife watching Imagine Wrestling. So pumped. Thank you, Simple Man. I'm glad to have some, hopefully a new fan likes what they're seeing here tonight. Let's see. Joe Horbiel is thankful for his wife and children and grandchildren. Same as me, man. I have grandchildren. It's very exciting. You have a grandchild now, too.
Yeah,
It's a very
I do.
exciting time. So thankful for Imagine Live. Thankful for whoever gets rid of that whistle. So, yeah, lots of brandies out there watching tonight. I'm just trying to roll through these. Loyal Blue Fox is back in there. Speaking of button, hit that like button. That's a good idea. I like that a lot. So let's, you know what, man?
Hey, Brett Alley said it. Let's ring the bell.
Let's ring that bell, man. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Let's see some wrestling. Let's go to the ring right now. First, he is returning to the Imagine Dojo. He is Absolute Thomas Mathis. His opponent, he is accompanied by the coach, Lance Payne, looking dapper in his tie and his ridiculous neck brace. He is the Imagine Live champion. He is the Sideshow Psycho, Malachi Gage. Yes, sir, man. This guy's disturbing to look at. It's scary to be around. He's a dangerous dude, man. We've talked about that time and time again. This is one of those matches. You know, Thomas Mathis has a lot of strength, a lot of great cardio.
I know you're talking about Malachi Gage. I can't get over Lance Payne's pants. Did you see how far he has them pulled up? I'm pretty sure we're headed for a flood.
Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking. He's an odd guy. Chris, are you ready, man? Let's have a match. Ding, ding. I'll tell you what, man, I've been looking forward to this match ever since it's been announced.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to Mathis returning to action here at Imagine Wrestling. He's got the tassels going on the biceps there.
Tell you what, it looks like Thomas Mathis probably picked up about 8 or 10 pounds of muscle since the last time we've seen him. He looks great. And clearly able to take... This is where I think he's going to have the advantage, man. If he clearly has a strength advantage over Malachi Gage.
Well, you think about it, Kato. A lot of the guys, except for the main event that Malachi's been working lately, wrestling lately, fighting lately, have all been smaller than him. He's one of the bigger guys in Imagine Wrestling, and Mathis actually is comparable in size, but I believe Mathis actually has him on the muscle.
Yeah, I would agree. I would probably say Mathis got away close to 215, maybe 220. I think Sideshow maybe 210, 212, somewhere in there is what I last heard. Both of them, neither small men. Malachi around 6'1", Mathis around 6 foot. Full-grown adult men, that's for sure. Mathis has now picked out an arm and is working that body part to perfection. That's what you want to see, man. That's smart, good, clean wrestling. And we talked about the leaf that's turned over for Thomas Mathis, and I'm really curious to see if he can keep his composure, be the good guy that he says he wants to be. Or will he get frustrated again and turn to the rule breaking? I just don't know.
I don't know, Kato, but even Malachi Gage here is actually wrestling.
Well,
that's pure wrestling. This is really...
That's the frustrating thing about Malachi Gage. He can wrestle as well as anybody. He knows his way inside of a ring, yet he finds ways to intentionally break the rules, even when he doesn't need to sometimes. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, caught him with a big chop.
Nice.
Caught him again. 3 straight chops has Malachi Gage in a bit of trouble here. Very sort of well-paced situation here. Thomas Mathis not in a hurry, not going to try to make a mistake. Big back body drop, and he got all of that one. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, only 2.
That's smart, though, going for that cover, Kato. You always got to be going for the win. You just never know when it'll happen. You know, if Malachi Gage got the wind knocked out of him, got knocked out, he could have just had a win right there.
I'll tell you what, I like the match. I like I like the match that Thomas Mathis is wrestling to this point. Oh! Man, oh man, he just smashed into that wall. Got him again, man.
Gotta be careful. He's gonna mess up that face because he took it hard up against the wall there.
There you go.
Axe handle blows.
Malachi Gage starting that ground and pound. After a couple, I mean, there's no give there, man. That's straight plywood and 2x4s that he was ran into repeatedly. I thought maybe we'd be checking him for a little bit of blood. There are some screws that we've hung stuff up in there before. I'm glad he was able to miss those because you see the banner over there that's hanging. We had some other stuff hanging before, so look how happy he is. I don't know what he's so happy about all the time.
I think he's just happy to inflict pain.
I guess so.
I'm pretty sure that's what his sole purpose in life is, just to inflict pain and misery on others.
A little bit of back and forth there. I see that he got the chop back in on him. Oh! Tell you what, man, 2 straight chops. He got him hard. Oh, drives that knee right into the spine. Thomas Mathis in all kind of trouble right now.
Beautiful snap suplex.
Absolutely, British Bulldog style, beautifully done. Still some fight left in Thomas Mathis, man. You see the grimace and the look on his face, though, man. He is really taking it to him right now.
Mathis is clearly in a lot of pain right now, Kato.
Look at I'll tell you what, though, Mathis really came into this fight prepared to. Look at the back of Thomas Mathis, man. He is in great shape. Best shape I've ever seen him in. I've known him for 5 years. He really has put the time in the last few months while being away from Imagine Wrestling in the gym. We're going to see if all those muscles afford him the opportunity.
Oh, wow. He took his head off with that one, Kato.
No amount of muscles can help you when you're getting your head ripped off by a clothesline like that.
And let's be honest, yeah, he has clearly spent a lot of time in the gym building his muscles, but he hasn't missed a beat in the ring being gone this amount of time.
He's got to wonder, though. I mean, this is this new attitude, is it hurting him? He's a guy who's often in control of the match, and he's struggling right now. But it has, as everybody down the line, Bill Collier's struggled with Malachi Gage. The main event struggled with Malachi Gage. Braden Elliott struggled with Malachi Gage. And, this guy is special and unique, and he's really shown it here. All straight jab right under the jaw, I believe. I don't believe that was in the throat, but I couldn't tell from my angle.
I couldn't tell, honestly, either from my angle. Chris didn't call anything, so I'm going to stick with Chris on that.
That looked low. That looked really low. This dude it looked like it was in the throat, man. He's setting him up. Oh, straight backbreaker. Oh, still got a little bit of fight. Still a little bit of fight left in Thomas Mathis. He is. I
think Malachi Gage.
Double sledge right in the top of the head. A little bit of Polish power, man, right to the face. Remember Ivan Putski?
Yeah,
All right. I might be the only one. Me and you and maybe Jimmy the Hippie might be the only ones left to remember him.
Polish power, baby.
Wow, the ring moved on that one, man.
I'm pretty sure it shifted a foot sideways after that.
Good grief, man. Thomas Mathis is taking an absolute pounding tonight. I think the ring rust is showing, to be perfectly honest. Beautifully executed butterfly suplex.
People don't realize how real ring rust is. I mean, you can do all the cardio in the world, Kato, but the cardio required to wrestle is completely different.
It's so much different. It's night and day, man. You could be on an elliptical for an hour and get blown up in 5 minutes in a wrestling ring. I mean, just so much different. Look at how in control Malachi Gage is. This has been a lot more one-sided than I expected.
Yeah, well, careful. Wow, he almost fell off there, Cato.
Malachi Gage on top of his game here tonight, man. He really came in with a game plan, apparently studied some tapes, and he is really taking it to Thomas Mathis right now.
Oh, right on the temple.
Man,
those
oh
are
man.
some clubbing blows.
A little bit of fight still in him. Fighting back. Straight headbutt right between the eyes. And
I don't know
another
how
one.
much headbutting's going to do to Malachi Gage.
It's going to knock him off the ropes. I know what that'll do. Is this the opening Thomas Mathis needs here? Watch that post above you. Woo! Ducks a line. Cuts him up. Oh! Neck breaker. And both men are down. See what happens here. Is there anything left from either of these guys? Somebody's got to fight, man. The Imagine live title is on the line here. Somebody's got to get up.
Man, seeing backbreakers like that, it makes me question why I'm still wrestling, Cato.
It makes me completely happy that I'm not. More chops, man. These guys are turning each other's chest into pulverized meat. Great clothesline. And another. Got all the momentum in the world. A reverse atomic. What's he got in mind here? Big leg lariat.
There it is, Cato. You got a new champion.
Oh, so close. Don't take your foot off the gas right now.
You need to get on him, Mathis.
What's he got in mind? He might be setting him up. I don't know what he calls this move, but I've seen him hit it before. Oh, that's got to be it.
Gloves are coming off, Cato. He's all business now.
He is serious now. The gloves are off. What's he got in mind here? Oh, this is what. Oh, straight European. Always with the shortcut. Set him up. Could this be the murder rod? No. The backbreaker. Oh, he's still kicked out. He's still kicked out. I thought that was the end. Man, oh man.
What a match we're seeing tonight out of Mathis in his return. This epitomizes everything we've come to expect in these matches on Imagine Live.
This is what happens when you have two trained professionals that know what they're doing in the ring. You get great action like this. Now we're looking for that murder ride. Mathis has an answer. Sets him up. Chin breaker. Both men are wobbly. What do we got in mind here? Oh, he went for that clothesline again. Ducked the line. Oh, what impact. And both guys are down. What a match. Holy cow.
Wow.
Big double line. Hey, what are you doing
Hey, what
here?
is this?
Ah, come on. Give me a break. What business does he have? Trying to gain an advantage for Saturday night, I guess. This is ridiculous. Come on, get control of this. Come on, Chris.
See, that's what happens when you step in the ring with an undefeated superstar. You talk trash on me, Mathis, you're going to find out on Saturday.
Oh, he ducked through. Oh, what a straight punch right in the face. Well, all the way to the... And Lucio crashes down hard.
Who do you think you are, huh? Your time is over, done with.
Man, oh man.
Your nightmare ends by me.
Man, oh man, there you go.
You in Hastings.
Thomas Mathis fired up. I'll tell you what, that's a match to look forward to.
Absolutely. There's a lot of bad blood between those two. And even with Thomas Mathis turning over a new leaf, it hasn't changed. It hasn't gone anywhere.
No, man, he's fired up and angry as well. He should be. He had a great opportunity tonight that was stolen from him by Lucio DeVere. So I think this match this Saturday, woo, man, oh man, it could be very violent very quickly. I'm looking forward to that one. So there you are, guys. That was That was our show for tonight. I appreciate you guys tuning in. It was a great night. I appreciate everybody that posted. If you haven't already, please take a second. Give the show a thumbs up. Go ahead and give it a share. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We will see you this Saturday night in Hastings. Thank you, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving.